Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we are back to Simic Merfolk, the version of Merfolk that beats up on all those other dirtily decks, and hopefully can survive the Blood Moon metagame. I'm taking that chance though, because Commander Speaker and Merfolk Mistbinder are too hard to pass up. But we're going to bring on a new ally, the Swift Warden, Swifty here. Flash speed 3/3 creature giving our Merfolk hexproof. Hopefully that is the card that's going to help us in the attrition-based metagame. If you love watching Merfolk evolve in the modern metagame, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Oh, and we are streamers now, if you have not seen. For all you watching live, if you want to join the action here, watch the games as they happen, don't forget to check out my schedule in the description below. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsors, starting with themanabase.com, a site that has podcasts on Commander, MTG Arena, great innovative content in Standard, Modern, and more. The Mana Base is your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And Mana Traders. Mana Traders is the premier place to rent cards online for Magic the Gathering Online. And you can support the channel by using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or you can sign up to Mana Traders with my coupon code Nikachu to get 20% off your first 3 months. We're going to thank Mana Traders for being our sponsor. And yeah, so let's look at the list. There's nothing particularly unusual about this list. I mean, it's normal Simic Merfolk, but the particular innovation that I would love to explore is Swift Warden. So Swift Warden, I'll tell you this much, I don't like getting tempoed out in the metagame right now. People are putting creatures in play and attacking, you know, things like Glorybringer are a real pain in the ass, and if I deal with the Glorybringer in some way, let's say Brazen Borrower, for example. Let's say I bounce Glorybringer with Brazen Borrower. I didn't put anything in play when I did that. So, I just soaked up a lot of mana. I bounced something for 5 mana, not too bad, but I didn't personally put anything in play. I would love to be able to answer threats while adding to the board, and Swift Warden, I'm hoping, is going to be one of these cards to do it. Maybe this should be in like a version with Coco, but basically I'm replacing Collected Company that we saw before with Swift Warden. This is going to help because I can play this off of Aether Vial if necessary. Also increases my range whenever I put Aether Vial to 3. Is it Mirror-Regery? Is it Swift Warden? Who knows? Gonna have to wait and find out. And when you find out, you're not going to be happy about it. So Swift Warden hopefully is going to interact favorably against every... Like, there's so much removal in the format. If I can counter one spell with the Swift Warden, I think it paid for itself. And it's a pretty big body. 3/3 creature is nothing to laugh about, because Stomp is one of the more popular cards in the metagame right now, especially being seen play the Ponza deck. And for me to be able to play a 3/3 creature, I mean, it's out of range immediately. I don't even need Lords in play. And can also trade with a Plague Engineer, even if the Plague Engineer is there, because Plague Engineer is only a 2/2 creature. Swift Warden is a 2/2 creature after they name Merfolk, so it's great. So I'm very curious to know how Swift Warden is going to play. This is another card, never experimented with it. I would love to see how it works out right now. And the mana base isn't perfect for Swift Warden. It needs a lot of green sources, and we only have about, what, here, 10, 14? It's a decent chunk, but we're not going to consistently play it by turn 3 with our green sources with lands, but we can do it with Aether Vial. That is possible. And seeing as Swift Warden is predominantly and most importantly being played against, like, what's it called? Like control decks and stuff like that. Having, how do I put it? Having it out early, or attrition-based decks, getting it out really early is not that important. One other thing I like about Swift Warden, though, it's another thing that we can hold up mana for and play it at flash speed. So if we're up against some sort of combo deck, we can hold up interaction like Dismember, Veil of Summer, maybe Force a Negation, and if they don't do anything, all right, we just flash in a Swift Warden and keep adding to the board. All right, so anything else to say? I am gambling on the Ponza matchup. Definitely this is still not going to be a good matchup, because I've increased the number of non-basic lands, and I basically said, screw it, if you Blood Moon me, you Blood Moon me, I lose. I mean, I can kill Magus of the Moon with Dismember. That's about it. If they resolve a Blood Moon, I am in a lot of trouble. This whole card will be really bad. I'm just going to take the loss, honestly. I thought by default that mono blue would be better in this metagame, but mono blue is still a little too slow against a very large chunk of the metagame. It's Westland asks, what about running one basic forest and two islands? A basic forest acts very similarly like Mutavault. Most of our cards are blue blue. Blue blue. Blue blue. Blue blue. Maybe it's actually not as blue blue as I thought. But still, a forest is a liability. And I would still have to play with like more fetch lands to fetch it out on a regular basis. I would still consider a basic forest colorless mana most of the time. But maybe it's not too bad in this list. We got Dismember, Spreading Seas, Rejury. Mistbinder has to use a forest, no matter one way or another. And we do have other green cards here. Maybe this list has more room to play a forest than I've ever seen before. But I don't know what to get rid of, because I'm running the minimum number of blue sources that I need to run Master of the Pearl Trident and Lord of Atlantis regularly. So I would literally have to, I think, take out a Mutavault, not any of the islands. I don't want to touch the islands. We've gone down on Mutavault so that we can cram more islands, so I'm not going that direction. But anyway, that's the list. Let's get... Oh, by the way, we're 2-0 already, because I started this on Friday. So we're only going to play 3 rounds in this video. But the good news is we are 2-0 so far with this list. So we're already in good shape to go 5-0. Let's get into our Modern League. We won the die roll. Hand is very underwhelming, but I'll keep it. 5 mana sources, but we can cycle 1. Okay, I'll keep it. Fish incoming, yes. Fish incoming. This hand's gonna be very poor against Thoughtseize. I hope this is not too stupid. Oh, you bolt yourself, do you? So maybe this is where I'm gonna play slowly.
What class are you taking? I barely got an A.
Hold on, this is either... It says bolt the birds. That's intimidating. I barely got an A in the class I'm taking, so yeah.
Kindergarten?
So I'm just concerned about playing Lord of Atlantis in a game bolted, but like there's such a chance that they're playing Opt here. I'm gonna pass. I guess it could be Storm. Like I can wait and I can set up so that I can protect my Lord of Atlantis with Swift Warden. Because I don't really have any creatures in play, so there's no reason for me to just like empty my hand, right? There's the Opt. The Storm? At the very least, we got to use our mana. Okay, so against... I think we already played against Storm early on in this league. Alright, that's fair. Okay, so change of plans. I'm probably just going to I'm just gonna hard cast Swift Warden. And just get creatures in play. Then we can like crack the Waterlog Grove as well. Because I need to against Storm, you need to put a pretty impressive clock on the battlefield. Or maybe I do nothing. Okay, I'll play the Swift Warden first to attract a Lightning Bolt. And if they do play a Bolt, I'll Violin one of these Lords. If they remand it, that's okay. No, it's going to get Hexproof. So I guess our opponent doesn't have any removal. Okay, we do have to be fast. It's not that good in these matchups.
It's the best.
It's not. Okay, so let's hope we could potentially screw them over. Potentially.
I guess that's a card, LOL.
It could be a sideboard card in Storm, for all I know. This very rarely screws them over. I heard a lot of people are like, keep the Spreading Seas in your deck to like mana screw them. Not really. Doesn't work that well. Ooh. Drew another Lord, so I might as well play it. Okay. I guess this is going to be Gifts Ungiven. Okay. Well, we're going to put our opponent in a position to like win the game next turn or lose. They might look for a land if they don't have any red mana left. Even if this wasn't Metamorphose, can you cast any of these things if you don't have a mountain? So what I usually do here is I put the rituals in the graveyard because this doesn't add mana, and then after they cast Past in Flames, they can't do anything, and they don't have any like goblin thing on the battlefield like Brawl, so I always put the rituals in the graveyard.
Sweet.
Okay, so then we're going to just file in another Merfolk. We're all in. Good luck. Hi, very late today, says Chris Plays More. Am I late? I don't think you're too late. Well, after they play Opt, I think that's it. It's over. They put a card on top and they kept. Or I guess they could still find Brawl and combo off. If that's possible. Brawl or Goblin Electromancer, right? So they can play like Goblin Electromancer here and then Ritual off and win. I don't like that they're still thinking. Okay, good. Because usually in that situation, if you're dead, you just resign. So that did happen, but otherwise, and I think actually one of our wins earlier was against Storm. So we're gonna bring in Veil of Summer because their entire game plan depends on them playing Gifts Ungiven, and it has Gifts Ungiven targets an opponent, and we can give ourselves Hexproof. Bring in Force of Negation. I won't bring in Chalice of the Void. It's only good against 1-drops. And also it's going to hit our own 1-drops. I'll bring in Weather the Storm. I don't know if Weather the Storm is good. I actually want to say that it's bad. But let's try it out. I think Dismember is bad. I think the odds that you kill off all their, like, Brawls and Electromancers are not that high. I know it looked like it worked out in that game, but I'm still not high on that card. We have to still shave down cards. I'll get rid of Mirror Regery. Is there anything else? I still have 27 creatures. I actually don't think I need so many Swift Wardens. I think this is fine. They say if they go off and just deal twice the damage. Like that's what I say too. Okay, then let's keep one of them. I'll keep some number of Regeries just as pressure. Do I need to hold up mana in this matchup? Probably. Well, maybe for Veil of Summer. But Veil of Summer's green. That'll mean I need 3 green. In my opinion, Dismember is not good. Because after you kill one of them, they just play another one. They can play between 6 to 8 of them and dig for them pretty well. I would rather just let them play as many as they want and then counter the key spells that win the game. Counter, like, Gifts Ungiven, deal with Past in Flames. Like, if you deal with those cards, you basically have won. I'm going to keep this hand. Doesn't have pressure. I'm just hoping that the disruption is going to be good enough. I guess this should just come into play tapped. Pass. So bad. Not an aggro start, but hopefully this is a fine enough fine enough hand to disrupt our opponent with. Baral. Chief. Merfolk. Silver Guild up. I'm sort of hoping for blue cards, because after I play this Force of Negation, I'm going to be depleted of resources. Well, that might be good.
Down bottom.
2 cards on the bottom, yeah. So they're digging for stuff. What that stuff is, I don't know. Every dismember or trickster on one buys another turn though, so but I see what you're saying. In my practice, like it can buy you a turn, but like I would rather just like deal like these cards are just going to deal with the actual things that are going to win the game. What the fuck is that?
He's in there.
Yes, Brawl is very feisty today. That, I mean,
Damage.
all right, the race is on. More waterlogged groves. I don't like this because I'm running out of. I'm just not doing. I'm not doing anything here.
But you will.
So, do I? Yeah, I think I'm still gonna play the trickster. And I'll play it at the upkeep. And if they want to play like Gifts Ungiven, I can Veil of Summer it and they're screwed for the turn. Brawl, more like Brawl, am I right? Oh, they didn't go for it. That does not target me. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library, put 2 instant or sorcery cards from among them into your hand, the rest in the graveyard. That sucks. That is worth force negating for sure. Put Gifts Ungiven, Metamorphose, and Remand into their graveyard. Remand, Metamorphose, Gifts Ungiven. Okay. That is, well, but I still don't, Force Negation is still not like a card. But I can play Waterlogged Grove and hope to draw into one? If the situation arises. I do need to like, you know, get a move on here.
Munich Casual. Guten Tag.
Alright, sort of going off. Now I really depend on bolting me. Shit. Are they just gonna like
Yeah.
No, but like I can't protect myself from grape shot. It just sort of looks like they're gonna grape shot me. Second brawl. Storm count 7. Grape shot for 7. Maybe they just have a second grape shot. Yeah. It's funny. Weather the Storm would be incredible here. Is there anything I can draw? No. Concede. Alright, we go to game 3. I don't think there's anything I would want to change. Oh, hell with it. Let's play with another Weather the Storm. It seemed okay in that spot. And maybe if they go all in again like that, then it will be good again.
Mark Molding.
So you see in that game, they had like more than one Brawl. That's why I don't even waste my time with this member anymore. Because they only need one of those creatures to make it worth it. Two of them, it's not like having two of them in play makes the deck like work 2 times better. Basically, you only need one. Ugh, yeah, I'll keep it. But this is a hand that could definitely fail. Weather seems bad if they know about it, but a potential blowout if they don't. It just comes down to like how they're storming off that turn. So they have open mana. I'll just play the Silvergill Adapt. Hopefully they don't have Echoing Truth, because that'd be brutal. Well, speak of the devil, but we don't have flash speed creatures. Yep. Oh, they didn't do this on turn 1. They like just played Spiral Bluff Canal Pass. Interesting. Alright, keep that graveyard nice and clean. Clean and empty. I think we're going to hold this back because I think it is way more important to... we have enough lords as it is. I don't think there's a big upside to tapping out. I would rather at least have the interaction of our relic up. And we'll pay 2 life for that interaction, just in case they try to combo off and use the graveyard. Hopefully Shivan Reef is going to be of some help to us. It's probably like a 3-turn clock anyway from that last turn. Like I can play a lord next turn, attack, play another lord. And, you know, it's all the same. Oh, I should have exiled this Opt. Just in case my opponent played a fetch. I don't know if this is Fetchless Storm. Maybe it is. The Shivan Reef. Let them go off to show the power of Weather the Storm. I don't know if I want to let it get to that point. It's a bit scary. They just pass the turn. It's fine with me. Land. Not a land. And actually, very bad card.
He's got Unger.
Okay, now I'm thinking... I'm a bit concerned about... Echoing Truth. I could attack for 5, then if I play a Lord, I'm still winning in 2 turns. Yeah, Forced Negation would be very nice. Okay, I'm not going to play around too much. Maybe that's just too silly. 2020, just play like you have it. And make them have it. What is this, Electrolyze? Oh, just repeal? That's okay. Sort of want to kill my own creature here, but it's not going to happen. They bought themselves a turn. Do I tap out for Vile here? I don't want to. We've drawn a card. What are you going to do with the rest? Put a card on top and bottom. So they got one good card coming. Oh, maybe just go Violent Attack? Yeah, that's a possibility, actually. If I think this game is still going to go on for a little while. Okay, you have Goblin Electromancer. Now what? Nothing? Okay, we're going to go to war next turn. Going to war. Land. Not a land. Not bad, though. So I can attack for 5. They go to... Attack for 5, go to 8. Not quite lethal by next turn. But now I want to hold up maximum interaction. Absolute maximum interaction. Just attack with both these. No blocks. We're going to war. That's how it is. Maybe I should tap a breeding pool instead. No, but then I can't hold up relic and... Oh, I don't need to hold up everything, though.
You should.
Ugh. Because if I play Ether Vial, then I might as... No, I can't play any... I can't play anything. Okay, I'll play the Vial. And basically the relic doesn't play. Hold up relic and weather? I don't know. I want to be able to do a little something here. Hoping force negation is going to be enough. Like they can't go all in because I do have weather the storm no matter what. Yeah, they don't have an island. Not that it matters. Okay, so something's going to happen here. Pieces of the puzzle. This is usually a card worth countering.
Yeah. You absolutely should. Give him anything. Goodbye, Rajiri. Yeah, you could say no. That's my classic line. You could.
It'd be pretty crappy if they go empty the Warrens, because I don't have a board for it. Like, well, I guess I could just play a bunch of Lords and hope to fight through them, but... Yeah, this is usually card advantage. Too strong. Too strong. But, like, of course, we're, like, a lot weaker now. That should be a t-shirt. Yeah, I'm in the wrong place making this logo merch crap. I should just make t-shirts out of everything you say beside me. You could say no. Good, amazing. What do you say?
Amazing stuff.
Amazing stuff.
Tap out big.
Tap out big, yeah. Tap out big. And you could probably bring it to like a CFC like event too. They'd probably like that as well. Not CFC. What is it called?
Face to face.
No. UFC. Sorry, not CFC. UFC. Ultimate Fighting Championship. Alright, Manamorphose. They're gonna go all in. I just hope they don't have remand for their Grape Shot. Make a doesn't matter reshaper t-shirt. Yeah, that's possible too.
You can.
So where is this going? Oh, they are gonna take the control route. But I'm gonna baby this Weather the Storm.
Could you use it now with the storm count being 6?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be... I don't think it'd be good. I think I would just...
gain 18 life.
Yeah, but then when they combo off, they'll get a combo off for like way more than that. Oh, they put an island in play. Excellent. Actually, if they attack me, maybe I should play this, just so I can gain the life and... But, like, it's so much... It's not too hard for them to, like, win. But at the same time, I don't want to hold up this Weather the Storm every turn, so maybe I will do it.
Surprise!
Oh, it's not that big of a surprise, because I really want to get these Lords in play and then attack.
Ooh, that's good.
I hope it wasn't a waste. I could be foolish. Maybe I should have counted the clock to make sure that I'm actually getting ahead here. 'Cause I might not.
Doesn't pay for it.
Yeah, there's no point. Okay, Bolt. Getting attrition base now. Okay, yeah, you do that. Get to work.
Creatures, please.
Or Horizon lands. I guess I'll just sandbag this land. Well, they're flooding out, so it's good news.
Yeah, come on. Oh, come on, get in there.
See, that could be the sign of a stream sniper. The stream snipers out there. No, I mean it's perfectly logical that I could have a creature to play at this point. Too colorless. What the hell?
Thought nuts, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. They sort of have the mana base for Thought Nuts here. Past in Flames. Yeah, I better get rid of all this stuff. This is valuable stuff. So they're making me use my relic. Maybe they've got like a pretty good follow-up later. Ugh.
All the things.
Now I'm flooding out. Now it only takes like, I don't know, 1 pieces of the puzzle to like turn everything around.
But here comes a force of negation.
That would help.
Here it is.
They have a lot of mana, so probably it's not worth it to attack. No, do you want? I think I'd just rather they have less resources. Yeah, look at that. Didn't even block. Didn't even blink. Okay, pass. Alright, can I have a big turn here? Okay, another Goblin Electromancer. That's probably safe for us. That's not good though. If they need to, they now in the future could play like Past in Flames into Grape Shot. I mean, hell, they could do it right now. Alright, Lord. I guess we just want consecutive Lords. Basically. So anyway, Command Speaker's not long for this world. So I might as well attack with it. Or maybe it's better to force them to Past in Flames this Grape Shot. Alright. Play land, no pass. We're in trouble because if they draw like 1 Gifts Ungiven, and they might have it in their hand waiting for the correct opportunity to play it. Like, it's not hard to go off.
Oh, well, it can be cracked.
I know. Well, it's something. Our record is 2-0. And well, the game in this is 1-1. Interesting. The attack now. I guess they get the sense that we're like flooding out or something. Oh, they're gonna just play another Goblin Electromancer. Electromancer Tribal. Sweet. I guess this is silly. Well, whatever. I'll Violet in.
2.
2. Alright, so they need to... Well, they have to use their Past in Flames in the graveyard to kill the Lord of Atlantis. Or they die next turn. Don't combo off here. Okay, that's fine. They can play like Past in Flames for 1 mana. Oh no! Well, whatever, we'll get rid of the Past in Flames. Or can you combo off here? Or maybe that, it was just necessary to cast it that many times? It's funny, they have quite a bit of an army. So now I'm in a bit of a comfortable position. We did force them to use up the Past in Flames. I wonder if I hard cast the Lord of Atlantis, if that would have changed anything. Okay, what do we want now? Maybe Merfolk Trickster, just to trick them into attacking with everything. Or everything but 1 creature. I have to just play that. We want 1 Island Walker.
Weather the Storm did a lot of work.
It did help, randomly. This is a funny game. We're both sort of flooding out. Okay, 1 Trickster is probably going to win. Not a Trickster. Okay, here's a good question. No, well, they have to block, so there's no point attacking. If they play any blue spell, I might just play Veil of Summer. Just because I get to cantrip this stupid thing. Alright, get in there. We're waiting for our Island Walker.
And you have so many.
Or Trickster.
You have so many good things.
Alright, Silvergill Adept, let's do it!
Do it!
Oh, this game's funny. Alright, so we just have like a bunch of crap on the battlefield. Alright, we're going wide. We're going wide, people! That's the point of this game. We're going wide. Maybe I should play this Ether Vial, because like I'm probably not bluffing anything. Yeah. Okay, again, Island Walker or Trickster is probably good. No, don't waste it 1 time. Does it do anything? Probably. Alright, let's hope this works. It's not gonna... We don't win this turn, but we probably wipe everything off the battlefield. Let's just hope there's no lightning bolt. I can beat, like, Repeal and stuff like that. Ah, they have a Braid. Shit, we're back to nothing again. Whatever. Their clock is gone. Okay, I'm gonna play this Ether Vial. I'm almost hoping that they play Gifts Ungiven.
Yeah, just come. Just get in there.
They might have sided it out.
What damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. This could be it.
Let's see what they do. Debrive, come back. All is forgiven. This is a great spot for the chubby meatball emote, but like I don't think it's not active yet. Sure.
Aren't you gonna use the
No, I can play it at end of turn. Put a card on the bottom so they didn't find anything good. Another Goblin Electromancer.
Oh, he senses something's up.
That has to be stream sniping right there, people. Our opponent has attacked every turn with 1 creature. Like, oh, sorry, all but 1 creature. They're not attacking this time because they know we've got Trickster in our hand.
Your Scamander's perfect.
Well, it's not. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, it's not super concerned. Like, hold on, what do we got here? Users in chat. The bird. Is Anders here? No. Well, it's not confirmed, but like fuck, this is pretty close. This is why I'm so paranoid, people. So do I burn my Veil of Summer? But maybe the Veil of Summer is helping me. Because they also have some unknown cards in their hand that they're never playing. They have one unknown card in their hand that they've never played yet.
I think that pretty much confirms.
So how do we beat the Stream Sniper?
Put a black power over your hand.
Fuck. Yeah, I know. There's no reason to not attack. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make something. Cause I was supposed to do this anyway. I need to make some black bar now. Hold on. I'm gonna do this very, very quickly. Well, I gotta do something. Let me just go to my, like, upkeep. Or what do I do? Do I just... I guess I'm free rolling it if I find a lord or something, so... I'm gonna hold the Veil of Summer. Because if they have Gifts Ungiven, the risk is too high, so I'm gonna, like, hit this Goblin Electromancer, and then we'll take our turn. I guess I should keep these vials as is. I'm just gonna hold priority. There it is. Open. Done. Boom. Oops. Ugh. I can make it smaller, right? Whatever, this means it's good enough. How do I crop this? Is it Alt?
Alt.
Alright. Back to the game. I draw Mutavault. That sucks. And I just told them what it is, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you gotta stop telegraphing.
Alright, so this is obvious. No, I'm not doing it after the game. I want to do it now. Because I want to win this game.
You're so close.
I'm not going to time out. No, they can't attack. They can't do anything.
Alright, come on. No islands. No nothing.
Keeping them both on one just in case I draw Kamena Speaker. I think I've drawn almost all my Waterlog Gross. Okay, let's continue to get rid of their creatures on the battlefield.
A little more hesitant because you can't see nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I'm not saying what I got. I got something. I drew a card.
You have no honor.
Yeah, we got the Kamena Speaker in play. Is this enough? Let's see.
Harsh negation, come on.
Oh, they got lightning bolts. Alright. I'm glad I keep this Ether Vial in one. Do I have any more Kamena Speakers, though? I don't. I've gone through them all, so now there's no point keeping this Vial in one. They're... Desperate Ritual. Oh no! Swift Warden would have been quite good in this game. It would have. I think we lose from here. Ugh, pieces of the puzzle. Shit. Yeah, honestly, I think I have to I have to Veil of Summer with the hope of. Well, I'll have Hex. Well, no, I don't have Hexproof from anything meaningful this turn. I have to hope to get like Force Negation here.
Come on.
No. Yeah, Jason Dog. He attacked. My opponent attacked with all but one creature every single turn. Every single turn, up until the point I drew Trickster. Every single turn. That is very suspicious. Like, I was in the exact same spot of like top decking with a Vial up on 2, and they kept attacking with everything but one card. They kept attacking with all but one creature when they had several creatures in play.
Boom.
Yeah. Anyway, my last card is oops. This is the wrong gameplay. There we go. I gotta move these around. There, this one's like close. There we go. So we're gonna lose this one. That's too bad. So anyway, we lost. We lost the Storm. Very funny game. First time I've had a game like this where there's a lot of back and forth like that. Where, you know, we even if they were sniping us, we just drew a lot of lands. Well, it's not super confirmed, so I really don't want to do it. It was really suspicious, but still, you can't use. I still cannot really actually declare my opponent like them cheating unless I like really knew. Like they said, the last game was a saying. It was like either way. I mean, it's still like something they could have done. It's possible. I don't think the Vial on 1 made that big of a difference. The Vial on 1 shouldn't like discourage. Like I don't know. They're like because I had most of my Kamena speakers in the graveyard. You know, like most of the Kamena speakers were just in the graveyard.
Extra MTG, you're guilty until proven innocent.
So like. Whatever. Interesting game. Very close. I still believe in Simic. We flooded out badly. Like, look, how many mana sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We drew so few creatures. So whatever. I still appreciate what the deck did. Very close to winning, even though, yeah, just very close to winning. And maybe they sideboarded well by taking. Well, but if they were stream sniping us, then they probably knew we had Veil of Summer, and they rendered it useless by taking out their gifts ungiven. Because we didn't see it in the. Did we see in the post? I don't know if we saw it in the post board games at all. Well, anyway, that was round 3. We're now 2-1 in this league. Let's move on to round 4. We lost the die roll. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. But if we draw one more land, it's actually not that bad. Okay, I'll keep it. Because we have 3 lands in hand, so if we draw one more land, that's not a Mutavault. We can play 2 creatures on 1 turn. But it looks like we're up against Red-Green Ponza, so that's not good. Oh, we got Swifty. Oh! Yeah, I got it. Well, this is not good, so this is a good start for our opponent. Bad start for us. This could be like Chandra on turn 2. Bone Crusher Giant, alright. That's sort of good for us, because they did not spend that on a creature. They're low on cards, so I think I want to save this Dismember for one of their creatures when it comes up. Like, I mean, I could save it. I could spend it on Bone Crusher Giant. No, I'm just thinking, do I Trickster this, or actually, no, I don't think I'm gonna Trickster this. I think I'm gonna hold the Dismember for next turn when I can play 2 creatures at once. So at their upkeep, I'll just play. They probably have more than one Bone Crusher Giant, unfortunately. Actually, maybe the best thing is to stop the Bone Crusher Giant. Like, how they have to have mana, right? Whatever. Slow them down. Hopefully this slows them down. It might not. Yeah, look at all these subs. Where's that, like, Danny DeVito meme? We say Zors and like... So anyway, I start subbing.
Always holding the guns in here.
Yeah. I start subbing people. Where's the green card in our hand? Swift Warden. Flash 3/3 creature, enters the battlefield and Merfolk gains hexproof. Alright, we'll attack. So is our opponent like already empty on cards? Alright, I'll play a Lord. And then we'll pass with Dismember out. Oh. Do I have to pay a blue out of all this? Okay, cancel. Ugh. Sometimes casting creatures with Cavernous Souls is so frustrating. Well, so I screwed up. Oh, I screwed up. I have to get like... I missed out on like a point of damage.
No. Oh no.
Swifty not there to save us. Oh, maybe they just have a bunch of interaction in hand. Because they had 6 mana. Let's keep my life total as high as possible. I do take damage from this. Whatever. Oh, they had to have just drawn that. Otherwise they're...
Stream sniper.
Or, yeah, well, it's possible. Yeah, now I don't have my Dismember for this damn thing. Oh, thank you very much, Salmon of No Doubt, for the for joining the wave. Thanks for joining the wave. Well, no, we're just stone dead now. Actually, I can turn off auto yields. So we're not entirely screwed. One of the reasons I played the Merfolk Mistbinder first is that if we just randomly draw our 2 islands, we can cast these cards. Or that our time is running out really quickly. Oh, I drew an Ether Vial. Excellent. Well, that actually gives us a smidge of a chance. Because I have, like, what? I just have a few turns to live, more or less. There's an old after-school TV special program called The Wave that's pretty funny. When I said join the wave, reminds them. Reminds Monster CC. Pillage, destroy target artifact or land. Alright, I'm dead. Now chances went from, like, low to nothing. Okay, so this matchup's terrible. But we'll bring in Spreading Seas. It's not impossible, by the way. I have beaten them like a million times. But, like, it's not good. I'm going to take out some Swift Wardens. No, I can play Swift Warden off the Ether Vial. Maybe take out some Speakers. I might want to be aggro. How much do I need Force Negation? It hits... Force Negation does hit some stuff. But it's just awkward. Generally against like Blood Moon decks, you have to like shave the green cards. No, I want to keep this card just because it's like helps me against Bolt and Glorybringer and all this other crap. I think I'm just gonna play it like this. It's fine with me. I would love to go first. This hand is fine. I'll keep it. This hand's actually good. So I have actually the decision between dismembering this thing or not.
Remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I'll dismember. It's close, to be honest. It's usually better on the draw than on the play.
You turn that forest into blue mana.
Because there's a lot of good stuff to dismember in this deck. I'm definitely not going to turn the forest into blue mana. Okay, sure, I'm going to dismember this stupid thing. Because I want to use up my mana for the next following turns. Is Chow's good in this matchup? No, hell no. The deck is full of like 2 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops, everything. It's terrible. Alright, so this is the issue with Swifty. Okay, let's attack for 2, and then I'll play Reejerey. The idea is, like, if I play Reejerey right now, if they stomp Lord of Atlantis, well, I don't get any damage. But if I attack for 2, then play Reejerey, and then they stomp Lord of Atlantis, I at least got 2 damage. We're not really that... Well, we're a little bit moon-proof, but I need to get Swift Warden in play. We're not choke-proof, that's for sure. I don't think Utopia Sprawl is that scary. I mean, we have Spreading Seas, in theory, for it. Okay, Lightning Bolt hits it. I'm just gonna play... They keep finding basics, that's weird. So they're getting ready for, I guess, a Blood Moon. Too bad I can't get Swift Warden in play. They're getting ready for Magus of the Moon. How the hell do you beat Ponza? Is there any good sideboard Ponza hate, or do you just have to be faster? You need to usually deal with their mid-range stuff. There are situations where you blow them out where they go turn, like they play Utopia Sprawl, then you just Spreading Seas the Utopia Sprawl land, and they're really far behind. There's Colossus. Okay, that's not too bad. That could be a lot worse. That is very pleasant to see. Actually, I should have untapped this just in case they played, what's it called? Choke, because they do play that card. Let's attack for 7. I'm just going to attack for as much as I can. Spreading Seas is not necessary right now. Okay.
Some Spanish going on here, but I can't read.
Okay, we got our next green source. That's useful. I guess I'm going to play this now. Well, whatever, I got to pass with Swift Warden. Nombo says, I ended up making top 64 the Mana Traders tournament with Coco Folk. I had some bad mulligans. With a little more luck, I think I could have been top 32 or even 16. Tough breaks, tough beats. Maybe next time. Bloodbraid Elf. Into? Seasoned Pyromancer is very good. Whatever. I mean, we can attack for quite a bit, but I'm not happy about this. They do have Blood Moon in play. What? They have Blood Moon in their hand. They opt to not play it. It's a bit strange to me.
Surprise.
Like, these are two... I think Blood Moon is good for them right now. It would turn the Spreading Seas back into a mountain as well.
Spicy.
Why do you never play Master of Waves in the Simic list? Just because you want to max out on the aggro plan? Something like that. You could play Spreading Seas in the Simic list. It's not impossible. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Barely alive. We need to hope for good things to happen to us. We don't have any room to like... Oh, God. They have Bolt. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. That's enough. I've seen enough. They'll just make the atro... They don't even need to block if they have... But if they want to block, that's more than enough. Clothis is gonna eat us up pretty badly. Where's the next few cards? Lord of Atlantis into Spreading Seas. It's still not even close to enough. Anyway. GG's. Thanks for the games. I'll tell you this much. When I'm on stream, I very rarely get that Spreading Seas on Utopia Sprawl line that I usually do. It's too bad.
I've seen it happen a lot.
I don't understand why in our 20 land deck we flat out so much. Well, I'll tell you that. Well, you know what? I didn't have to dismember this Arbor Elf, but I know there's a lot of cards I don't want to dismember. Like, I don't want to dismember this. If this comes out, I can't do anything. Like, I don't really want to dismember this. Oh, we're not flooding here, by the way. I mean, we played something almost every turn. I could play Waterlogged Grove and draw something. Our opponent just, like, aggroed us out big time.
You got lucky with that Bloodbraid Elf thing.
Yeah, but there's... Oh, yeah, do you know what? There's, like, a lot of bad hits. Like, they could find Clothis. I wouldn't mind Lightning Bolt. But anyway, they had... The matchup's tough. The matchup's tough. I'm hoping to dodge this deck, even though it's, like, a really popular deck. I'm just hoping to dodge it. It's not a good matchup. It's just not good. Especially since, like, you know, they played Magus of the Moon and just beat us in one shot right there. Anyway, that was round 4. Let's move on to round 5. We won the die roll. Our opponent's playing Lurrus. They're playing some Jund or Shadow deck. I'm going to keep this.
Same Mulligan. Finally.
That's good, because they're on a Lurrus deck. Oh yeah, Frilled Mystic is way too expensive for this deck. Because of... Well, basically Mutavault. I don't think... And Frilled Mystic I don't think has enough synergy for Modern. So just usually... I mean, 3/2 creature is not too bad. I still like that 2-for-1, but... it's literally just a 3/2 creature. What is this? Temple Garden. Oh, so I guess we're up again. Oh, we're up against Bogles. Okay. Okay. I think our hand overall is good against Bogles. Well, I mean, it's got a lot of lords, which is good. So we just have to hope our opponent does not have Daybreak Coronet. It's basically... Oh, they got blue mana. Ethereal Armor into Curious Obsession. All right, let's see if we can race them. So they have to attack every turn. Are they going to lose the Curious Obsession? All I'm afraid of right now is Lifelink. I'm not sure. Maybe we can race them? Oh, we got a lot of lords. We just need to untap with this Rejury.
It's done.
Basically. So if they have no no evasion and no lifelink is asking for a lot, but we'll see what happens. I would rather have a Kamena Speaker somewhere in here. That is not what I wanted to see.
Lifelink?
Yes, and I think it gives it... No, it doesn't give it trample. It's the only good news out of all this. Another Curious Obsession. Alright, so I'm going to draw 2 more cards. Now what do I want? I don't know. I don't know.
Swash Creatures.
Spreading Seas at the very least. Well, that's interesting because I can dump my hand. But it's like, this is a terrible situation for this. Normally, this would be like a wet dream for a Merfolk player. A very wet dream. Wetter than usual. But it's pretty useless right now. Well, let's see. If they can't make anything happen, we can chump block with Silvergill Adept and
Look at that.
let's say they gain another 10 life. Or let's give them more life. Let's say they gain 15. Can I overpower them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 30. No. So it's going to take a... I played a land, I think. Yeah. Alright, go. You don't have an island in play. That's so frustrating. I'm sure you do have them in your deck.
Pass the turn.
If they had an island, we could win. Because we can attack for, what, 13? And then attack for 1 million. Right, they give themselves flying. Actually, nice sack. I have nothing to draw, but I'm just curious to know if I would draw Force Negation. Alright, let's concede. So the good news is, this is a good matchup. Here we bring in the Chalice of the Voids. Bring in Force Negation. Maybe Spreading Seas is not that good here. No, probably it still is. As long as I keep my opponent off double white, that's got to be good. Because white is probably the well, but it doesn't shut them off completely. Well, actually, okay, I'm going to bring in Spreading Seas, because if they play around Island Walk by never putting an Island Walker in play, that's a problem. Take out all the Dismembers. Take out Swifty, to be honest. Take out one Silvergill Adept. Silvergill Adept is not that good. And submit. Hierarch is definitely not a threat, Dr. Katz. It's not good. If your opponent snipes off everything on the battlefield and leaves the Hierarch by itself, it's not meaningful pressure. You know, if you have Hierarch in play and a creature in play, you basically only attack for 1 with Exalted, and then they just kill that creature, and then the Jund player is super happy. I'm not saying that there isn't anything wrong with playing Hierarch and like Spirits, but Hierarch is definitely not a threat in the eyes of attrition-based players. I would love to go first and have an aggro start or a Chalice of the Void. I'll take either of them. I got everything. And this deck is playing Lurrus. Forgot about that. So we go turn 1 Speaker, turn 2 Chalice. This is as good as we can possibly ask. And then we like follow it up with a bunch of Rejuries. Although the Rejuries are a bit awkward because it does not offer Island Walk. We got Island Walk though. Okay, let's just attack for 2. Chance of them blocking is 0.0000001%, but maybe there's a chance. Nope, not today. Hopefully our opponent just scoops. So I'm pretty sure they're very vulnerable to this card.
Unless he's got Artifact Destruction with that white mana.
It's got to be 2 mana. 2-mana artifact destruction. Oh yeah, that's the point of playing. That's actually the point of playing. What's it called? Blue is for Force of Will. All right, nice play.
Slippery bastard.
Nice play. What did they get rid of? Slippery Bogle. All right, let's see what happens. High Umbra, not the worst. Still, we don't have. Still no island on the other side of the battlefield. I already dealt 4 damage to myself. Alright, if they don't have a lifelinker, we're probably fine. If they have lifelinker, we're in trouble. But it's always the case like that.
No more. No more. Just stop.
Oh, Bishark? It is not weird that they kept Force Negation in against us at all. I think it's pretty standard. Because they know our heavy hitting cards are things like Force Negation, or are things like Chalice of the Void. And I think they can expect that there's going to be there might be a counter war between each other, and also they can Force Negate our Ether Vial, which could be like could win the game just on the spot for them.
Ooh.
So we get to dump our hand again. Yeah, we do.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Well, all things considered, it's not too bad. Although I still have to deal with this thing. So I only get to play one of these creatures. Trying to think. They play an aura that gives +1/+1. This will become a 4. It will become 5, 6. So I go to 1, and I have 2 blockers for these other 2 dummies. Okay, so I can attack with this. Hopefully. Alright, they're not going to take a chance. Snap block! I'm still attacking for 12 next turn, so let's hope they don't top deck a good aura. Hopefully they top deck Force Negation.
Three, 2.
Oh god, they can at least be on blocking duty. They don't have to do anything. No, they're not even close to. They can just pass if they really need to. They have no reason to attack if they don't want to.
You never know.
Well, I'm just saying they're definitely not in a situation where they'll just snap scoop. It's not clear. Like I don't actually have a way of attacking into this damn creature.
He didn't attack with anything. He's basically resigned.
Oh, they put Loris in hand. Neat. That's not good for our opponents. Alright, so that's it. That's the game.
Say goodnight.
Even if you have Force Negation, it will be of no help to you here. Because you have Loris in hand.
Oof.
We have our own Force Negation.
Yeah. I was early, that's what.
Hold on, so like, should I play Veil of Summer? Probably not. It would protect some spells, but that's about it. I'm just gonna run it back. Force them to have Force Negation. Right, one way of beating this deck is you have to hope they mulligan a lot. That's how you beat. That's how you beat Bogles. I will keep this. There's no interaction though.
6.
It's good. If they go to 6, this is definitely a keep.
To 5.
Yeah. My brother's the Vince McMahon meme. When your opponent. Oh my god, I should do that. When your opponent mulligans to 6, to 5, to 4, to 3.
I did that.
Did you?
I did that like 2 months ago.
Bring it back up. The hand is okay for every other matchup. Oh, Dryad Arbor turn 1. They're on Dryad Arbor beatdown.
It's my most liked tweet.
It's so close to reality. Oops, no, do not play this. This is very awkward because, like, if you want to load up the Dryad Arbor, it also means you're probably tapping it to put stuff on it, so. Get Hollowed Fountain. Give me Island Walk naturally. Don't make me work for it. Finally. Alright, Dryad Arbor beat down. Come on, C. Well, C's actually on Dryad Arbor doesn't work. It would just turn it into a Island Dryad. Uh-oh, these Ethereal Armors stack pretty quickly. Okay, if they don't have lifelink, I think we will survive, though. They might need just, like, a land to win. Trickster would be good. So we're going to threaten our own kill. Actually, Spreading Seas would be pretty good, because I bet I could Spreading Seas this Hollowed Fountain and they can't draw anything good. Whatever.
You can empty your hand anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then just put the onus on our opponent to win. I mean, I can chump block if they don't have an evasive card. And I still have evasion myself. Bogles, more like bad Deckles. Damn. So what if they draw top deck a land and put Ethereal Armor on this thing? Then it would become a 8, 9, 10. No, we got it. All right, we continue to go 3-2 with Simic Merfolk. So Swift Warden did not do... no, it did a little bit of something in some of the games because it was Swift Warden was at least a flash speed creature, but definitely didn't do anything that we wanted it to do in this league. For the most part, it was just like Simic Merfolk doing its thing. What happens if you Spreading Seas the Arbor? Doesn't it become an island creature? It becomes an island. Yeah, it's still a creature. It's not like it's gonna die or anything. It's just an island Dryad Arbor. Yeah, 3-2 forever, and we didn't even play again. Well, but we didn't play against Jund this time. It's just against a bunch of other stuff.
It's gonna be great against the Jund matchup.
It's gonna be great against the Jund matchup.
The
The Jund matchup. Where's the Jund matchup? I wanted to play this thing against the Jund matchup. Maybe we should just had all the Weather the Storms against that Storm player. All of them. Make sure they never... But they actually just beat us down with those fucking Goblin Electromancers. Hilarious.
3-2 whatever. What are we, Jund?
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. We are sort of boomers. We're like tribal boomers. We're in the same boat as those like elf players that are like, oh, elves are gonna be good again. Well, I'm trying to make Merfolk get back to where it was before. I think this deck is just 4 cards off, but still, it's not nice to have like a bad red-green like aggro matchup. That's not good. I do not like the idea of that. It's not a good idea. So anyway, if you're still around, we're going to keep playing. But for everyone on YouTube, that's going to be our league for today. So I'm going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon and also all the Twitch subscribers subscribed on Twitch. And we're also going to thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu, Merfolk Master, playing Simic Merfolk in Modern.